Good day, folks. It's Tony Fortunato from the technology firm. I'm going to walk you through something I think you're going to find helpful that you're probably going to use at work once you see this tip and trick. In this example, I've got this Profitap IOTA. It's a little probe that captures your packets, analyzes, does reports, all sorts of cool stuff. We deployed it on a network. It got a DHCP address, and nobody knows what it is. So how do you find out? Well, one way to find out is get the MAC address, look in the DHCP database, the yada, 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 and then see if you can find it. The other way is start Wireshark, power the unit on. Hopefully you'll see some kind of DHCP broadcast or some kind of ARP, maybe, and then you can figure out that way. And then this is my third option, is to use good old nmap. So just to be familiar with nmap, you should really play with it. And in this case, I'm going to play with it here on this network before we try to do this in the real world. That's what I always encourage you to do. So nmap, you just go get it, nmap.org, you download it, you install it, and then you work from the command prompt. They also have a GUI interface that I'm not a big fan of, so I'm just going to stay in the command prompt. So we've got nmap space and the subnet 192.168.39.0/24. And I only want to report on what ports are open, right? If you don't put this in, it'll report on every single host it finds, and it'll say the port's up or down or open or reset or whatever. So in this case, I only want open, and -P for the port number, and 554 is good old RTSP. So the reason why I'm running this as a test is I know I have IP cameras on the network, and I should be able to find some, right? And here they are. So they're coming up, good old Amcrest, Reolink. And you can see it says open RTSP, and it's kind of important to pay attention to the format of the report. So when it actually finds something, let me go here to the top, it says nmap scan report for 39.50, host is up, and then it tells me all the information. So there's a blank line that maybe throws your eye off. It kind of threw mine off the first time I did it. And in this example, you can see 39.50 is this guy, and RTSP is open. And if you move to the next section, you'll see 39.51 is open as well, and so on and so on and so on. So it works. So we can use that syntax to go find our Profitap IOTA, because it uses a specific port number as well. In this case, it's 3000, right? TCP port 3000. So just to show you a little screenshot of what we did, nmap, I added this dash lowercase s uppercase s just to be sure. You don't need to do that, but I just did that as just more of a habit than anything. And the client subnet was 10.44 10.0/24, and -P for the port number. T means TCP port number. You don't need to put the T colon in there, but I did. I wanted to be certain. So T colon 3000, and then again dash open. So off you go to the races, and it comes back and it told us that the port was open and it was 10.6. So we found the tool. So this doesn't have to be an IOTA, right? This could be any tool that you deploy on your network that uses DHCP. Even if you have a laptop that you put out in the field as a probe or some kind of jump point where you can go do stuff, it's a really good trick to have. Now the only thing is, obviously, if you have more than one device out there, you should really have the MAC address. I always encourage people to just get the MAC address and take a picture of it or scribble it down and keep it nearby, just for these kinds of reasons, because if we had more than one IOTA, we'd want to know which one it was. And that's basically it, folks. So hope that helps you out. Have a good day. Bye for now.